guess you're trying to get everybody in the frame.
Yeah, just first, and then I'm gonna come up.
Yeah, you need to come up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you, brother.
Live on yeah.
Live.
Come on, brother. Come on. You about to start up. Come on. I know you're tired. Come on. Go down on that end. Shalom. How you let the 60-year-old man beat you down here?
All right, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakodash. Once again, double honors to the apostles, the elders of the GMS, push this word through the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All right, what's today? December 30th, 2023. The hopeful year of all the prophecies coming to pass. Okay, as Apostle Har has ordained for this year. Okay, and we're getting closer. You know, a couple of days, actually, really starting tomorrow night at midnight, will be 2024, and we'll see how the apostles are going to deign for the year of 2024, man. Okay, it's going to be a very heavy and prophetic year, we believe, through the Spirit. Okay, and we're going to speak on it. Okay, and speak on things into existence, man, according to the Scripture. So, Lord, witness edifying to the elect.
Hey, look, matter of fact, grab Revelation 19 and 10. As the brother just, brought it up. This prophetic year, speaking of the coming of who our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. Alright? And we know what He's coming to do. Two things. He come to deliver, and He come to destroy, man. Alright? Y'all brother got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Break it out, bro.
It's Revelation 19 and verse 10. And I fell at His feet to worship Him. And He said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant.
Yeah, He was speaking to the angel. All right, our brothers, man. Go ahead.
And of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Now, they have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Bro, look at that word of testimony in the etymology. So we understand that it's some that's in this world that hold the testimony of Yahweh Shai. All right? Got it?
This is the word testimony in the online etymology, and it goes into 1400 century, and it says proof or demonstration.
Oh, proof or demonstration. Now, when you think about the proof is what? You know how they say the proof is in the pudding? It's prophecy. You know, because we can see that we're in the last days. You know, even the average Jack know that. You know, we're at the end of the world, the Lord is coming. They always say that. But they had not the spirit to connect the dots.
Right.
All right? So it says proof and what else?
Yep, it says proof or demonstration.
Or demonstration. Go ahead.
It says proof or demonstration of some fact, evidence.
Right, of some fact, evidence. Because what the Lord is demonstrating right now in the form of the prophet, or the prophet, what? We prophesied. When you think about speaking things to existence, because we know growing up in this world, the tongue was a powerful thing. What you say might come to pass. That's on a corner sense. So when we out here prophesying the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, as we know it in the scripture to be true and faithful. So we speaking these things to existence, and that's the form of demonstration, because what we saying, the Lord gonna actually do.
Right.
You so? I mean, so you see, go ahead, bro.
Yep, and it says And it says a sworn statement.
A who?
A sworn statement.
A sworn statement. And we told him not to swear, but the Lord has sworn this. That he's going to do all his pleasure. All right? When we think about Jacob Trouble, all right, martial law, the FEMA camps, the race wars, the class wars, the famine, you know, the hour of temptations, being persecuted. This is what the Lord has sworn upon the earth. Then you got Esau, his demise, his destruction. The Lord has sworn that he's going to go down. But it all started in the form of us coming out here prophesying, man. Right. All right, speaking these things to existence. You know, as in Revelation 19 and 10, we continue to come out here and prophesy, meaning we testifying against this devil. Ezekiel 35 and 1. You know, he said, Son of man, set thy face against my Syria and prophesy against it. Right here, this is like a spiritual stand we on, man. And we testifying against the evil. All right? And then all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Which go what? Ezekiel 9 and 4. Brother, can hold that. Go ahead, Doc.
It's Jeremiah 49 and 12. But thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have a sorely drunk.
And whose judgment for us not to drink of the cup? The Israelites.
Right.
Remember, when you go into Deuteronomy 6 and 4, he said we are the peculiar people. All right? The Lord has given us the law, statutes, commandments. But we should have drunk it because of what? Romans 8 and what? 20. Yep. The creature was made subject to vanity. Not willingly, but by who? Yahweh Shema Shah. Right. Go ahead, Doc.
It said, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup
right.
have sorely drunk it. And art thou he that should altogether go unpunished? That should not go unpunished, but that should surely drink of it.
Right, and it's talking about who? The so-called white race. Right. And the other nation. But it starts with them. When you go into the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, it gives you the rundown of who our enemy are. And who persecuted us, who oppressed us. You see? But guess what? The Lord said, like it's like the world turn. What goes around comes around. Mm-hmm. So we went into slavery. The favorite class is what? Revelation 13 and 9 and 10. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 49 and 13. For I have sworn by myself.
But the Lord said he has sworn by himself. He the only one can do that. You know how Jacob do it in the world? But I swear when I see the nigga, I'm found it there. I swear when I'm doing that woo-da-woo. But when he actually seal, he don't do nothing. Because he probably got somebody with him. He probably already ready. So that you think Jake mind out. But no, the Lord has sworn by himself, man. See, the Lord, Yahweh, and his son, Yahweh Shai, is the only one truly stand on business. You know, because why? He is a man of his word, and guess what? He is a man that he shall not lie.
Right.
You know, man can lie, but Yahweh Shema Shai cannot. Go ahead.
It said, for I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Bosworth should become a desolation.
And who is the modern day? Matter of fact, because it goes to Edom. When you look up Bosworth on Google, it bring out Edom. You know that? And we know who Edom is according to the scripture, so-called white people. Because Bosworth, keep going on.
Yep. It said that Bosworth should become a desolation.
Right, Bosworth should become a desolation, and this is the modern day Bosworth, America.
Right.
Go ahead.
A reproach, a waste, and a curse.
Right, a waste and a curse.
And all the cities thereof should be perpetual wasted.
Right, do that sound about right? When it speaks about Babylon the Great, how it ought to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles and be a desolate wilderness. Don't that link up together?
Right.
It's not going to happen in another time because we understand that the kingdom of heaven is next. You know, our salvation is next. Yeah. We ain't going back in captivity. We got to deal with a whole nother 500 to 1,000 years of a hardcore slavery. No, that's speaking of America, man. Babylon the Great. All right? Because who possessed Bosra? The Edomites.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc. You got something real quick? Yeah. Go ahead, and then we'll go back into that precept. Sure. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 63, verse 1.
Oh, yeah.
Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments?
Yeah. He said, who is that coming from Edom with dyed garments? You know, they're talking about Yahweh Shema Shai, our Lord and Savior, our Redeemer.
Right.
He's the only one who was able to buy us back into the good grace of the Lord, man. By what? By his sacrifice. That's why this is our reason for service. and our sacrifice to come out here and do the will of the Lord. You know, Romans 12:1. But go ahead.
Who is this that coming from Edom?
But who is that? Who is that coming from Edom? Go ahead.
With dyed garments from Basra.
Yeah, and that dye going to symbolize it, when you dye something with paint, or you want to dye your jeans or something, and this represents their blood. You know, because that's what's going to go down when the Lord comes. When he says, think not I come to set peace on earth for the sword. You know, so it's going to be a lot of bloodshed once the Lord enters to this realm. You know, that bag of Psalm, what I think Psalm, man, go ahead, it's my mind. Go ahead, brother.
This that is glorious in his apparel, right? Traveling in the greatness of his
Yeah,
strength.
because we know Yahweh Shai is coming in all power. You know, that's why he said, I will not beat thee as a man. You know, he's traveling in the greatness of his strength. Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Yeah, he's speaking righteousness because he's speaking according to what? The Bible. You know, and he said he is mighty to save because that's what his name means. He saves, he delivers. You know, and he's mighty to do that. Why? Because all power and authority was given unto him. This was his purpose. This is why he died upon the cross, as these so-called Christians say. All right? This is why he was given up. Why? For his people, for his sins first, for his what? For his people. Right. To bring us back into the grace of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 2, Isaiah 3:2, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Right, going back to that dye. He said, why is thou red in thy apparel? All right, go ahead.
And thy garment like him that treaded in the wine fat. I have trodden in the wine press alone.
Right, he said he did it alone. When you think about that, it brings up 2nd Ezra 13th chapter. You know, my favorite brother hold that. You know, because he said he no move nor stir, you know, move a muscle. And no one was with him. Go ahead.
And of the people there was none with me.
Go ahead.
For I will tread them in my anger.
He said he's going to tread once misinformation that these Christians put out in the public. All right, that the Lord is all love. You know, he does no evil. Right. But the Lord just said he's going to tread them in his anger. The Lord is upset. He said he is angry with the wicked every day. That just don't mean the so-called white man. All right, and the abomination that he do, that's for our people too, man. Right. Because our people became more wicked than the wicked. Exactly. Look at Jake, how they do, you know how they conduct themselves in the world now. They surpass Esau in killing.
You always see it online. It's always Jake goes around.
Killing, robbing, stealing. And ain't that the Bible say about the so-called white man? He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Ain't that what Jake doing right now? And they always seem to put it on camera for you to see it. Why? Because they link up with prophecy. See?
You said they had it not. They said it's like Sodom.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah, that's pretty far. Go ahead, Doc.
And trample them in my fury.
And trample them in my fury. And that brings up Isaiah 66 and 15. And that's how the Lord gonna get down. See, that's the end all be all when it comes down to Yahweh Shema Shai and how he gonna deal with his people and the heathen. Matter of fact, grab it because he said by fire, by his sword, where he flee without flesh. You know? All right, go ahead, read that, then we're gonna get into that.
All right, it says, well, I will tread them in my anger.
Right.
And trample them in my fury,
right?
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment.
Right, so that means there's going to be a lot of killing going on. But that's symbolic. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord not going to get his garment touched. You know? Because he coming in that big fathership with the angels. And he going to have the elect that they're going to receive those spiritual powers they're going to be able to get down. So the Lord not going to do nothing. Everything going to be by mine, so to speak. You know? Go ahead.
This is, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart.
Right, he said for the day of vengeance. Vengeance means what? Payback. It's in his heart. Because Revelation 1 and 7, matter of fact, grab Revelation 1 and 7 real quick. To show you that the Lord, all right, standing on business.
This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
Go ahead.
And they also which pierced him.
Uh-oh, who's that who?
And they also which pierced him.
Who pierced him? The Romans. Who is the Romans? The Edomites. You see that? Who ruling? The Edomites. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Esau's Edom, right? Uh-oh. You see how you gotta connect the dots and it all makes sense? So read it again from the top again, Tamaya.
This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he coming with clouds.
Hey, what's the clouds? Grab now. What's the clouds, man? Because they, you know, Jacob here it is. You know, being deceived by Christianity, a cloud like we see now. You know what I'm saying? I know it's blue skies right now. We don't see no clouds, but you know, on a normal day, we see clouds here and there.
Hey, you know, if I can say, cause those chariots, I lie not.
They come in the form of that.
Bro,
Go
like,
ahead.
on my way to work, it's a, you know, I'm like, this is my job right here. On my way to the entrance, I'm started looking up, and I see something moving. It was light, but it was a chariot moving. I'm trying to take a picture of it, put my phone out, oh shit, it disappeared. So I put my phone back, I'm like, damn, man, alright. Then I started walking 5 more steps. I came back, started back moving. I said, okay, with my eyes only. And then when, it could be a Jake, I'm gonna say Esau or whatever. He act like one. He was like, hey, what you looking at, clouds? I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at,
Yeah,
clouds.
clouds. Because that's what they can see. That's space value right there, clouds.
Yep.
So he said that he come with what? Clouds.
Yep.
But then now he say he had 12 legions of angels.
Yep.
You know, that's 1,000 upon 1,000 upon 1,000. You know? But here it is. Get the clouds real quick.
This is Psalms 104:3, who laid the beams of the chambers in the waters, who make the clouds his chariot, who walk upon the wings of the wind.
Read it again. Yeah. Be on guard, huh? You and
Get out of here!
you switch out. You be on guard. You come on in.
This is Psalms 104:3, who laid the beams of the chambers in the waters,
Yeah.
who make the clouds his chariot.
See that? Who making the cloud his chariot? You know, and we understand the chariots is what the so-called UFOs, which they IFO because they identified in the scripture as what our salvation vehicles, man.
Right.
And the curse that goes forth to all the earth, as we're gonna get into it, Isaiah the 19th chapter. You know, go ahead.
It said, who make the clouds his chariot.
Right, who making the clouds his chariots because they can come in all shapes, forms, and sizes.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
Who walk upon the wings of the wind.
Ooh, walking upon the wings of the wind, man. You know, Esau can't do that. But the chariots can, man. You know? Go ahead, Tobiah. Read it again for the team.
It's back in Revelation chapter 1, verse 7.
Go ahead.
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
Every eye shall see him. It's not just talking about in America. Every eye gonna see him. That's why the other nations gonna be gazing. You know what I'm saying, upon America. Because they gonna see the fathership. You know, they gonna see it. You know they always got that saying, revolution shall be televised. They gonna see the coming of Yahweh Shah, man. And they gonna be shooken, and they gonna know. And they gonna go out through all the earth. This is the last time the Lord gonna show his power, man. Because we still talk about Egypt to this day. Esau got a fetish about Egypt. You know how the Lord destroyed and delivered the Israelites out of Egypt. They going back and try to dig up, you know what I'm saying, artifacts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they infatuated with it. What you think gonna be when the Lord destroy Babylon, man? All the nations gonna know. All right, they gonna know the power you have by Shema Shah, man. The scripture speaks about that in Jeremiah. But go ahead, Doc.
And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Yeah, they gonna wail. So they gonna see the power, man. You know? You got that now.
This is Acts 1 is let's read 6. Acts 1 is 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Yeah.
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons.
Yeah, it's not for you to know the time or the season, but he giving us signs. All right? That's why when you go into 2nd Ezra 9th chapter, it speaks about measure the time diligent in itself. All right? And how do we measure the time? By looking up history with what? With the scriptures, man.
Right.
All right? And then when you get what? Prophecy. You know? That's where you get prophecy from. Linking up both sides. Go ahead.
It said, which the Father had put in his own power.
Right, he put his own power going to what? Sirach 4:37. You know, and then he spoke of it, decline the end from the beginning, Isaiah 4:6. Go ahead.
But you shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you.
Right, and when did we receive the power of the Holy Spirit come upon us? Revelation 11 and 11. Matter of fact, right there. It said we shall receive power, right? Read that again now.
But you shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you.
Right.
And you shall be witnesses unto me.
Oh, going back to what? Testifying. Because to testify, you got to be a what? You got to be a witness. You see that? Going right back to Revelation, the 19th chapter. So, the one that got the testimony, which the testimony is what? The spirit of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy. All right? Go ahead.
It said, and you should be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and all Judea and Samaria and unto the uttermost part.
And what is the uttermost parts of the earth? Yeah. Babylon the Great. Where we at right now.
Right.
You see that? We standing back in our lot. You know, prophesying. You see, you know, Jehovah's Witness got their, they believe they're 144,000. But you see how I say Jehovah's Witness? But we understand when you break down Jehovah, it really is Yahweh. Because they know J's or no O's or B's in Hebrew. So you got to X out the J to put a Y. X out the O to put an A. And X out the V to put a W. And then you got Yahweh. Then witness. You see that? And who is the true witness? The prophets. Because his six, Amos 3, get that Amos 3 and 7. That's how we become witnesses. Because the Lord has revealed his secrets to whom? His servants, the prophets. And the Lord giving us that vision to see these things, man. Because we were once born, you know, at the time. Right. You see, that's how we saw this, but it had to be brought back to what? Our remembrance.
Yeah, because if I can add, because what they would see that power, they were able to make the blind see, make the lame walk.
Yeah.
What in Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria. So now at this time, it's gonna happen all over again. Man.
All over again. That back up Ecclesiastes, ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
What is then is now.
Yep. Because they would see that spiritual power on high, man.
Yeah.
You know, like the brother quoted that Revelation 11 chapter, the power starts with what? The word, man.
That's it.
And the word is who? Yahweh Shai, man. He is the word, man. You know? So you get Acts, which were books of actions. Yeah. You know, so this pretty much what Acts 2.0, man.
That's it. Yeah. You got to jump real quick, go ahead.
This is Amos 3 and 7.
And then get that Revelation. 11, go ahead.
It says, surely the Lord power, or Lord God, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants of prophets.
Right, you see that? So that's how we became witnesses. You see? Because we testify right now on the spiritual stand against the wickedness and the evil of this world. Which was given us by who? Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? In the spirit of what? The understanding of what? Of the scriptures. That's how it was given unto us. Brother got Revelation? Okay. He got to go ahead.
No, he got something.
All right, go ahead with Revelation.
Revelation 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half.
Start of what?
It's 11.
Start of, no, you going too far, bro. Yeah. Start of G.
This is Revelation 11 and 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry.
Hold on, like I bring that back out.
All right. This is Revelation 11 and 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them,
right,
and make merry,
yep,
and shall send gifts one to another,
right,
because these two prophets tormented them.
Now who that's speaking about those two prophets? That's going to the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. And you can go to Joel, the 3rd chapter, I think it's 3 and 8, where it speaks about how they sold the boy for a harlot and the woman for wine. You know, that's history. The so-called white man was sending postcards and shit. You know, they were putting Jake on the posters. You know, on them little stickers. You know? Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
This is
That's how you know it's speaking about Israel, which you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Spanish, which in this with their term you so-called African American. You know, because of the school term, when you get to curriculum, you are known as what? African American. When you write on your paper to go get a job, you don't write black down, you write African American. And we understand being brought up, we know to call ourselves what? African American. We know who came over here on slave ships was the so-called Africans, which we know in the scripture they are what? They are Israelites. Go ahead.
verse 11, and after 3 days.
Right, because remember, now this is a sure indicator to know that we are Israelites because it said after 3 days and a half. And that 3 days and a half represents what the time that we was in the captivity. We went into captivity. You see, 1620 to 1970. 1969 due to our forefather Elder Biven. And then when it comes down to this right here, this prophecy, brother grab Malachi 4 and 5. Because this says stones. Because you don't believe in this, then how can you be a prophet? How can you be a believer? You know, this would throw Christianity for a loop. Because they don't believe that John the Baptist came back. Right. They don't believe Elijah came back.
They don't believe in reincarnation.
Exactly, they don't believe in reincarnation. So you don't believe in this prophecy right here, then you through. Because you gotta believe in this in order to know that we at the end.
Right.
You know, you gotta believe in this in order to know that we are Israelites.
Right.
Because if the Lord has set in stone in order for this prophecy to happen. This had to happen for us to receive the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Go ahead, Al.
Revelation 11:11, and after 3 days and a half,
right,
the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them.
You see that? The spirit of life entered to us, man. Which what? The understanding. That's why when you read 2 Peter 2, 3, and 1, beloved, I not write unto you that I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance. Remember what? Who we were, who we are. You see? Go ahead.
It says, and they stood upon their feet.
And we stood upon our feet, man. As you see now. All right? Standing on business. You know, go ahead.
And great fear fell upon them.
And because fear is the first step to what? To be accepted of the Most High.
Beginning of wisdom.
Yeah, fear is the beginning of wisdom. As in wisdom going to dwell with you. That's Sirach, what is it, Sirach 15? Yeah, but get that precept I got called for real quick. We'll go back to that.
It's Malachi 4 and verse 5.
Yep. And we was in this stead in 1969, 1970. Right here. Go ahead, bro.
Malachi 4 and 5.
Go ahead.
Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet.
Uh-oh, Elijah the prophet. Reincarnation. Go ahead.
Before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord Yahweh.
Now you got to ask yourself, what is the great and dreadful day of the Lord? World War III.
Right.
Because it's known as what? The Judgment Day. All right? It's not Judgment Day, it's approaching.
Right.
If we not hearing of wars and rumors of wars, as Yahweh Shah have put us on game, you hear all these things, know the end is near. When you hear earthquakes in diverse places with Luke 21, you know, the Lord put us on game. When we start to see these things and recognize these things, oh yeah, we at the end. So go ahead, Al.
Malachi 4 and 5, behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord Yahweh.
So he sent Elder Bivens. And you can receive it through the Spirit. Elder Bivens, man. All right? It's going to explain more to prove that it was Elder Bivens. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 6, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers.
Right?
Lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
And who did that? You know, got that say, who did that, Ray? Head of a business. Because that's how we really truly receive the Holy Spirit through him. You know, but you had Priest Mashah, Priest Ariah, you know, the whole 7. You know, but it started with Head of a business, man. Right. Which was John the Baptist, you can receive it. Which was Elijah. You know? This is where prophecy began, and because that's how we was able to receive the Holy Spirit and being brought back to keep the law, statutes, commandments. All through him. You know, go ahead,
Revelation 11.
Yeah.
All right.
Then
Revelation.
we'll get into the Isaiah.
All right. Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them.
Right, it said enter to them. Remember, it's not given to everyone to know the mystery.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Right.
And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, "Come up hither." And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
Oh, again, the cloud. Oh, get that Acts. Is that Acts 5:26? Oh, say
I ain't finished though.
Acts 1 and 6.
yeah. That's beautiful. Go ahead, go back to it. I thought it was go ahead. Read a little bit more. He gonna go into the clouds though.
All right.
Come, breathe about it.
Revelation 11
You know the spirit, you know.
Revelation 11:12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying, "Come up hither."
Yep.
And they ascended up and they ascended up to heaven in the cloud.
Wait, what is the heaven? It speaks about the atmosphere. The cloud. You know, space, so to speak. You know? Go ahead.
And their enemies beheld them.
Oh, and their enemies beheld them. What that bring about? Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. You know what I'm saying? As we gonna stress to be saved. Matter of fact, read it real quick. Just run through it real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1.
All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5.
Now let him brother bring it out.
All right.
Bro, you gotta get warm, man. You know, your spirit is consuming fire, so when you speak in the spirit, your body get warm, man.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted
It's
him.
not that what we're doing in great boldness. We couldn't do this in the 40s and the 50s. And before segregation, with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. We couldn't be out here prophesying like this. We'd be hanging on the tree. Over with. Over with. Because that's where they killed his ass at. Right down the street on Main Street.
Yep.
You know? So you know this on the high by Shemasha. You know this the spirit. You know this time. Because everything is balancing out with the spirit of what? Prophecy. Everything's balancing out. Go ahead, Doc.
And made no account of his labor.
Nah, don't make no account out of labor. The so-called white man said he did this. And he know he did it out the backs of blood, shedding tears. You know? But he did this. Go ahead.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
What they shall see? You know? They shall see the prophets. You know? They're going until when they shall see, you know, us being delivered. But right now, it scares them. That's why they got to put out these false agendas, these false allegations. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to what? Order out of chaos. They got to start something to tell somebody to come with the order, you know, to get the prophets out the highway. But go ahead.
It shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Right, because of what the chariots from clouds is coming to deliver the elect and those that believe. Go ahead.
So far beyond all that they look for.
Yeah, because remember Isaiah say he didn't think of his latter end. They not looking forward to the Lord to come to deliver us, man. He really think he got us in a bind, you know, by his deception, you know, his forked tongue, you know. But the Wadi Habashimashah, he has saved a remnant, and that remnant going to the elect that will not bow down and need to bow all. Remember the Lord said he has 7,000 men, and then 7 going to what? The number of completion. Right. All right? They will not bow to need to bow all. They're going to stand on business for you, Habashimashah. All right? Go ahead. That was it on that? That was it. Go ahead, the cloud.
Back in Acts 1 and 9.
Go ahead.
And when he had spoken these things, where that beheld, he was taken up in the cloud.
He was taken up in the cloud. Which is what? A spaceship, so to speak. You know, a UFO. He was taken up in the cloud. Go ahead.
It say,
you break down through the
it say, and when he had spoken these things, where that beheld, he was taken up in the cloud, received him out of their sight.
And received him out of their sight. You know, they saw the UFO come and get him. Boom, where it go? nigga, to the spiritual realm. All right, which is called the fourth dimension, nigga. That's what it's called. All right, where the Heavenly Father sit on the throne at. You know?
So they so your house shall beam you up right in front of their eyes.
Yep. As in the elect in the 1/3 of the men, women, and children that believe, they gonna get beamed up.
Yeah, brother, hold 1 Thessalonians 4. 1 Thessalonians 4, 16.
You got it.
Plus start 15. But verse 11, it's like 10. Acts 1 and 10, and when they looked steadfastly towards heaven, and he went up.
You see that? They look staying forward to heaven. I mean, they look to the sky. Is that where everything fly at? Go ahead.
It said, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel. These were the angels, which also said, you men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as you have seen him go into heaven.
Oh, it says shall come in like manner. Go right back to
Acts 1 and 7. I mean, Revelation 1 and 7.
There you go. Now bring that back out again. Revelation 1 and 7. And bring out Isaiah 63 and 1.
Yeah. Because the angels pretty much told him the same way Yahushua lived, but the same way he coming back. And then John, the Revelator, right, on the island of Patmos, he seen it. And he wrote it down.
Yeah.
Revelation 1 and 7. You know, hey, the scriptures are faithful and true, man. You know? You got it.
You got that, John?
Revelation.
Now he called for 1 Thessalonians, but I had called for
Revelation 1 and 7 again.
I'm here.
And then brother can hold it, Isaiah 63 and 1.
Revelation 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him.
Right, so he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him, man. So when Esau, come out with his blue beam, Project Megiddo, whatever, tried to deceive the masses saying, like, Jesus over here, well, that's not his name, but he over here, he over there. Don't believe him, man. Because every eye gonna see the Lord, man. So if you in Hong Kong, you gonna see the Lord. Or you in Brazil, you gonna see Yahushua coming back, man.
Right.
You know?
It says, and they also which pierced him.
Reincarnation is biblical. Remember the Lord said this generation should not pass till every word be fulfilled, man.
Right.
So where that generation at today? They're back in what? In new bodies, man. You know? They're standing their lot. Go ahead.
And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Why?
Even so, amen.
Why they gonna wail because of him? Because the Christian church teaches you what the Lord coming back with lollipops, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be rejoicing. But this verse right here said what? They're gonna wail because of him.
Right.
Because the Lord coming back with fire, man. It's gonna be a dreadful day. So every eye gonna see our Lord and Savior Yahushua, which is a dark-skinned man from the tribe of Judah, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. What's the next precept we're going for?
Isaiah 63.
Isaiah 63, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 63. When we start from the top.
You started talking.
All right, this is Isaiah 63 and 1.
Hey, before we get there, get 1 Thessalonians.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16.
1:15 it says.
For we say unto you by the word of the Lord.
Start right there.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 15. For this we say unto you by the word of them which are asleep.
Right, which are asleep. Don't prevent them, man. Because pretty much those that, what's the scripture gonna say? I don't want to drop the gun, but go ahead.
For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, with the trump of the Most High.
How he gonna descend from heaven? Through the chariots, man.
Yeah.
You know? The Lord said, Isaiah, the 26th chapter, the Lord come out of his place to punish the inhabitants, of the earth for their iniquity, man. What's out of his place? The spiritual realm, man. Go ahead.
And the dead in Yahushua shall rise first.
So that's pretty much what it is. Those that died in Yahushua, died in the name of Yahushua, they're gonna rise first.
So meaning you ain't got nothing to be afraid of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he told Job, show yourself a man. You know, basically we ain't got nothing to fear. You know, we believe in Yahweh Shema Shah that he gonna do these things. You know, so when time comes, death is on the table. Hey, take it. Because there's no greater love than a man lay his life down for his brethren, man. The same example Yahweh Shah set before us. You know? Because here it is, if we do have to be put to death, so to speak, the Lord said we're going to rise first.
That's it.
So let that be your motivation. If you do have to get under that guillotine, you know, you do have to be persecuted and receive, so to speak, death. Let that be your motivation. All right? That you're going to rise first on that chariot, man. And have the honor like Yahweh Shah did. Come on, man. You know, time be weak. We got to build ourselves up, man. The Lord is making us soldiers, man. This is a spiritual war. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
All right, this is Isaiah 34.
That was it on there, brother?
Oh,
Keep going.
sorry.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 17. Then which are alive and remain shall be called up together with them in the clouds.
Yo, then they which are man should be caught up together with them in the clouds. How? How we gonna be beamed up, man?
Yeah, what they got to do, beam up Scotty?
Yeah. Yeah, you see the Foot Locker commercial, the Weekend Greatness. You know, the Infamite, the Puerto Rican said what? The leg. Why he was getting beamed up, man.
That's so split up, bro.
You know, and they put it in a movie. What's the other movie? It's a comedy movie.
This is the end.
This is the
Ah,
end.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But that movie is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Right? But that's it. Those that remain and still alive, you still here on earth. Can the Lord say what? He should deliver these and send trouble. Yeah, and seven, even touch thee, man.
Right.
Because once the seventh trumpet gets sound, it's over with, man.
Right.
That's the final plan.
Right, bro.
The destruction, man. So once the milk is coming down, you still living. You know, you still here on earth. You gonna be beaming up. At the same damn time, right? Like what you say, man.
At the same damn time, yeah. Hey, but that bag up was Masala 5 and 3.
Yep.
He said the righteous shall scarcely be saved.
Yeah, it's gonna be scared. It's like you riding a roller coaster. You scared, but you safe though.
It's like you can see the motherfuckers coming and all of a sudden, you know,
Hey, you gonna be
breaking through
scared. You gonna be scared. It said the righteous is scarcely be saved. So there was scarcely in the Greek and Malis, which is about what? About much work.
Yep.
You go by much work, man. So what? Give diligence to make a call and election sure, man. You know? Cause even the Lord said there be some of you that should not taste the devil till you see the Son of Man coming.
That's it.
So some of us not gonna die. Esau not gonna put all of us to death.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause why is Stanley gonna be living, man? So to hell with Esau and his technology, man.
That's it.
Bro.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, he said the gates of hell should not prevail. Don't understand Esau not. But that's why I say you gotta put on the whole armor. And the shield that you need is what? The shield of faith.
That's right.
You know, faith is gonna lead us to salvation. Just by you believing and trusting in the words of Yahweh Shema Shah.
Yeah.
You got it out.
Finish that Maya.
It said, and so shall we ever be with the Lord, wherefore comfort one another with these words.
Right, so be faithful to death. That's the comfort right there, man.
Yep.
That we're gonna be with the Lord, man.
Right.
You know, Lord willing, we endure. Endure what? Drinking trouble, the hour of
There
temptation.
you go. The hour of temptation.
You know, anything that come our ways, we gotta endure it, man.
Yep. Go ahead. Because you best believe Esau and his technology, hey, he got some shit gonna scare you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing about how we be watching these movies, you know, the action movies, and these people be getting killed, but we take it as a no-brainer. Because we understand it's a movie, but actually put yourself in them shoes. They get tortured. What's that, Saw 1, Saw 2? You see how the people be getting tortured?
Yep.
What's that other little movie? They playing them little games and shit.
Hostile.
Yeah, swing game. They put you in there and you gotta play them games. Just think about it. You put in that, actually you put in that position. You know? Here it is. You're gonna have to continue and keep the faith. Through all that. Whatever the Lord put you through, you still gonna have to believe that He gonna bring you out of that situation.
Right.
He's still dealing with you. As long as you don't denounce His name. Because that's the main focus of Esau, getting you to denounce the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. Taking that Quran, making Him your Lord. making him your God.
Right.
You know? So we can't break from that. But guess what? Best believe he got some shit that'll make you think. You know?
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Yup.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat?
Go ahead.
Verse 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
Yep.
For I would tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will slain all my raiment.
Right.
Verse 4. For the day of the Lord's vengeance is in my heart,
Right.
and the year of my recompense is redeemed is come.
Right, see that? The year of his redeemed is come to what? To buy us back. See that? You got something up? Alright, grab Isaiah 6:15. And then we're gonna get into go back to Isaiah 19.
This is Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. And it reads, For behold, the Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Go ahead, we like
You want me to run it back? Yeah, run it back. This is Isaiah chapter 66
Isaiah 34.
and verse 15. For behold, the Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
So that's how he getting down. You know? And that's a scary thing to see the Lord upset. You know, Israel had to figure that out the hard way. And that's how he did with make thunders and lightning. You know, that's how he spoke to him. And like, shit, most you talk to him. So imagine what the Lord coming with now. You know? As he show his power and his judgment upon the earth. Go ahead.
Yep, and it says in verse 16, For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with our flesh.
And that's what he gonna do. That's how he gonna plead with our flesh, man. And he coming with what? With the thousands of heavens, man, the angels. They shoot the laser beams. That's why it's written in the Sirach, he said, who shall be uttered, be the powder in his presence? You know? Go ahead.
Yep, and it says in Isaiah 66 and verse 16, For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with our flesh,
Right.
and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
It's gonna be many. And we understand, just according to Israel, 6 to 6.6% of Israel gonna be destroyed, man. They know that's 2/3 of our people when you go to Zechariah 13:8. All right? But we're gonna speak on Babylon the Great, the so-called white man destruction. So we're gonna go into Isaiah the 34th chapter, start at 1.
This is Isaiah.
See, the white man can't get away. You know, as he trying to portray himself in the media and put the blame and the look on Jake. Look what Jake doing. See the Jake down there, nothing about he in the forefront, him and did it.
That nigga.
Yeah, he trying to hide. You know, Esau trying to hide his sins.
You know what he said?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what he said? He said, I ain't gonna repent for something that I ain't do. Nigga, we know what
But
the
you know
fuck
you did it. Wait, that's a smart. That's an Edomite tactic.
Yeah.
That's a woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman say that shit. No, they did it like a hoe. But here it is. I'm not gonna commit something. You know you did it. Y'all all get down. Y'all nasty.
Right.
You know? Y'all all get down like that.
You can't get that money if you don't do it.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. You know you got that bread. You hear me? And he know what he had to do to get that bread.
Yeah.
But to the masses, he ain't do it. Why? Because he confessed that. You know? But nigga, we understand. We're not ignorant to your devices. Esau told him what to say. Cause you know Esau crafty. Yeah. This is what make people believe. You tell them like this. Don't say it like this. Say it like this. But why? Because we were trained to do that shit. They think at the school, elementary, daycare, you know, middle school, high school, we were taught in a formula. How to think, how to act, read, write, everything. So if we said a certain way, it's believable. You know? Nigga. But we not ignorant to that. Go ahead, the Isaiah 34.
This is Isaiah.
That's it on that though, right?
Come on, 63?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, yeah, get that Isaiah 34 and start at 1.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that therein.
Yeah.
The world, all the things that come forth of it.
Everything. Go ahead.
For the indignation of the Lord
Now,
is
the indignation. You know, you hear that a lot. Indignation. You go know where indignation means righteous anger. So we're speaking of the righteous anger of the Lord because the Lord is justified, all right, in bringing the hammer down upon Babylon, the wickedness of this world, 2/3 of our people. Because here it is, they say they love God, they love Jesus, but they don't keep no sayings in the scriptures. They living on their own and living by their own. But the Lord said, lean into every word of what? Of the scriptures. Not to your own understanding. Just because how you feel don't mean the Lord is okay with that. You know, the Lord got the do's and the don'ts. You don't have the do's and the don'ts. Go ahead, Doc.
for the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
Right, it's upon all nations, not just Israel. It's upon all nations. All right, you so-called Africans, Arab, going into that triangle effect, who really put his ass in captivity. You know what I'm saying? Esau, Ishmael, and Ham. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord angers upon them too. Moab, the Lord gonna slap the shit out of Moab. You know what I'm saying? They not exempt either.
They ain't no Psalms 83.
Yeah, they not exempt either. So the Lord got he gonna smash. You know, Memphis turn. He gonna smash on his enemies, man. Go ahead, Doc. Yeah, go ahead, YG.
No, I was gonna say because Ishmael was the one that built the boat.
Yeah, he said, speak louder too.
Ishmael was the one that built the boats, and then right. Ishmael was the one that built the boats. Amalek funded them, and then Ham was the one that sold us into captivity.
Yeah.
Which this is
makes sense.
Yeah, Ham selling us into captivity proves that we can't be Hamites. We can't be so-called Africans because they sold another nation into captivity.
But you know how they push that in the school, and then you have a certain argument with Jake on the street. But Africans sold Africans.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want to use that term, but y'all sold yourself. Nah, nigga, in the scriptures, the Most High said he put a difference between Egyptians and Israel.
Yeah, but even then, because you could even have a slave in the law. You could have a slave that was your brother, but there was a certain way that you dealt with him.
Yeah.
According to the law.
Yeah, you didn't beat him.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't beat him, and
he
you know,
just worked for you.
You didn't make his life,
Miserable.
worse. Yeah, miserable. You know, you made sure he was prosperous. He was essentially he was your employee. That was it.
Right. You know how people say when they
Right there, work his dead out.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know when you have an employee, your brother, he'll say, yeah, my brother worked for me. When you work for me, I pay him. That's literally what it is.
Jake enslaved it too though. Jake wicked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then because when you try to bring that up, like I said, when Jake tried to bring that part up, well, everybody so like your brother just mentioned, Jake is wicked. You know, yeah, Jake is wicked. You know, so you know you can't take certain wicked Israelites and they sold their people in the captivity. You can't use that as a stipulation for the whole nation. Nah, them niggas just wicked. Man.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Bros got it.
Yeah, because slavery was never really a bad thing. It's just Esau Edom came into play and fucked the whole rotation up with it. All right, so now when people think of slavery, they automatically think of the white man and how he ran it. Nah, because when we have these devils in subjection, okay, we're gonna handle them accordingly. We're not gonna be butt breaking and doing things that he did in wickedness. We're gonna handle it in righteousness. You know, it's a righteous way to control somebody. Yeah. Okay.
Who was reading?
It's me.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is back in this Isaiah chapter 2. This is back in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations. And his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them, and he have delivered them to the slaughter.
Yeah, so like the brother was saying, man, the indignation of the Lord, the righteous anger of the Lord is upon all nations. All right, it's not just selected to the nation of Israel. No, all the nations all right, are getting ready.
Are you gonna feel the wrath for the Lord?
Yeah, to feel the wrath for the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Got these goofs coming by now.
Yeah, I just told you called it.
See how the Lord did it? Like, I'm not going to special out
Moab is listed in Psalms 83 because they take part of the benefits, you know what I'm saying, of the downfall of the nation of Israel.
See, where our phones come from?
Yeah.
China.
Exactly. Made in China. Yeah, turn right here.
Huh?
Park right there.
Nah, tell park right here. You know what I'm saying? Because we all parked on this one script right here. Go ahead, Dr. Slide. Go ahead.
I got you. Go ahead, man.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up of their carcasses, and their mountains shall be melt with their blood. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved.
All the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. But when it's speaking about that heaven right there, it's speaking about what? Esau.
Yep.
All right, because it's the only place that's going to be desolate.
Yep.
Because remember, heaven means what? A condition.
Yep.
A rulership. And we understand we're the so-called white man heaven. So when it speaks about that, all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, it's speaking about the so-called white man. Because the hosts go back to what? Armory. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
And the heavens shall be, and their heavens shall be rolled together as the scroll.
So what's going to cause the heavens to be rolled together as a scroll? The missiles. As you can look at this FedEx form, you know, as the missiles drop, they're going to look like that. But then, once the radiation hit, they're going to come together in like a mushroom cloud. Then they're going to flush back through, and then they're going to sweep like the best of my discretion. That's when they're going to spread. It's going to spread. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead, Doc.
It said, and all the hosts shall fall down.
You see that? All the hosts meaning all his armory. Because when you go into, I had spoken earlier, 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. Matter of fact, right out there. 2nd Ezra, 13th chapter. Because it's spoken of, it said all the hosts of the heavens shall fall, right? Go ahead.
Yep. 2nd Ezra 13.
A little louder, Doc.
2nd Ezra 13.
Start at 1, Doc.
2nd Ezra 13, verse 1, it says, and it came to pass, after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night.
Right.
And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof.
There you go.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
And is not that backing up Revelation 1? Is that not backing up Revelation 1 and 7? Go ahead.
Yep. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
See that? Because every eye shall see him. But it said everything trembled. You hear me? Woo! Go ahead.
And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire.
Go ahead.
And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men.
A multitude of men. Let's see what that's speaking about, a multitude of men. Go ahead.
Out of number.
Out of who?
Out of number. From the four winds of the heaven.
That's why when we read in Isaiah 34, he said, come ye all ye nations. All around about. So all these nations speaking about China, Japan, you know, you name it, North Korea, South Korea, you know, Iran, Iraq, you know, all these nations. NATO, the EU. All right, go ahead.
From the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Woo! Who is that man that came out of the sea? Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
And that sea would just represent the atmosphere.
So like it. When I read that, the sign about Yahweh Shai, you know, that moves.
Yep.
As soon as we was talking about the man that came out of the sea, that sign moved.
But that's that man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Cause he coming to what? He coming to crack them clouds, man. Exactly. I know was speaking on. All right. I know you about that Acts 1. You know, and you said why gaze at him because the same way he ascended, he gonna descend the same way.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
What's that mountain? The chariot.
Go ahead.
But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not.
You could not. Go ahead.
Yep. And after this,
Hey, look, that's how you know Revelation 1:7 is facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it said every eye shall see him.
Yeah.
So if he could see where the motherfucker started the internet, it comes the whole earth.
That means everybody's gonna see it. Yep.
From Memphis to Alaska. You know what I'm talking about? From Detroit to Canada. It's going to show. Everyone gonna see the Lord, man. Everyone gonna see that chariot, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, gonna stop shit out there. Right. Yeah. Niggas don't know. You know what I'm saying? Ugly ass nigga. Go ahead, dog.
Yep. I'm gonna read this again. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid.
Oh, now go back to that precept. We'll read on 34. Yeah. Grab the precept again. We're gonna come right back to that, John. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
Yeah.
The world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
It's upon what?
All nations.
All nations. Go ahead.
And his fury upon all their armies.
Right, so we're going to jump at the second chapter. It speaks about that, right? Go ahead.
It says, and his fury upon all their armies.
And his fury upon all their armies. Go ahead.
He have utterly destroyed them.
Hey, he already said that. He said, I utterly destroyed them. So he declined the end from the beginning. Let you know it's already a done deal. You know? Go ahead.
It says, he had delivered them to the slaughter.
You all right?
Slaughter. It's, verse 30, Isaiah 34:3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and their mountains shall be melted with blood, their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
Right, like the brother was saying, you know, because it's talking about the nuclear destruction. That's right, to, you know, the heavens being rolled together as a scroll. All right, that mushroom cloud. Okay, and that's what's getting ready to happen when Yahweh Shah returns. And then it's also speaking about what the slain also shall be cast out. Okay, their stink shall come out of their carcasses. Okay, all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. Yahweh Shah is getting ready to destroy all of these armies, all the kings of the earth. That's why he says, behold, what, can you get that? He coming with many crowns, or he had, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Revelation. Go ahead.
Isaiah 24:18, and it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare, for the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake.
Yeah.
And so the windows on high are the skies. That's what's going to open. So what? The missiles can come through. You know, that's what's going to cause the earth to shake. It's going to go into it.
Yeah, because I think the last time the windows of heaven opened was during the flood. This time it's going to be with fire.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's going to be through the process of what? Them ICBMs. So it's 200 million nuclear warheads. Okay, that are getting ready to destroy America. Flatline America, man.
Second death.
Yeah, the second death, exactly.
Verse 19, the earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly.
Is that the whole earth? Like the whole earth's gonna be blown up? No, it's just this one particular landmass, okay, as well as other, you know, surrounding areas and things of that nature. All right, but ultimately the destruction is going to take place here in America, man. Babylon the Great. All right.
Cause the earth to
Yeah,
it's gonna go
as it says. Yep, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna say.
Verse 20, it says the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
Right, it shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Why is the earth going to reel to and fro like a drunkard? Because there's going to be a lot of destruction going on at the same time. And this, you know, you're going to have America being destroyed utterly, completely flatlined. The land of Israel as well, it's going to be flatlined, has to be cleansed. And once again, other certain, because they have something called MAD, mutually assured destruction. So basically, if one country shoots off, or at least that's how it works for America. So if one country shoots off 10 missiles to America, they shoot the exact same. So there's going to be missiles hitting here, you know, in multiple places, but that doesn't mean that the whole earth is just going to be destroyed.
The earth about it forever.
Exactly right.
So the earth is going to be here. Then also too, back you up, Russia got something called that dead hand. That dead hand is like, say, Russian military commanders, they all died. You know, when they get sit down to the field.
Right.
Well, their system, as soon as it detects missiles coming, their system activates and they shoot the missiles right back. Yeah, so it's called the dead hand. You know, so no commander, you know, if they have that key that goes to that missile, that defense system to shoot the missiles off, it does it on its own. As soon as the text missiles coming, they shoot it right back. You know, and I'm gonna finish this out. Isaiah 24:20. And the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
Exactly. So like I said, man, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. All right, it's going to be a big, big occasion, a big movement, if you will. All right, because like I said, there's going to be a lot of destruction going on at one particular time. Man. You know, that was it on that. Go back in there. You got something?
Yeah, Revelations.
Okay, go ahead.
Revelations chapter 19 and verse 11 to 12. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. Revelation 19 and 11 to 12. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Right, he doth judge and make war. Yahweh Shai is coming back to do exactly that. Okay, judge and make war. He's making war with the nations. And that's why I said, matter of fact, go ahead. You got the next one.
His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
Right, on his head were many crowns. All right, what does that mean? He's coming back to take over the whole earth. Okay, he's essentially getting back what belongs to him. Because you know, you got like the summit. You know, you got this president of this nation, this prime minister of that nation. That's not going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. That's why it says, hey, he's as it said, on his head were many crowns. He's coming to take power, all right, from the whole earth.
And that's why I say he's gonna be known as the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords.
Exactly. Nobody else is gonna be above Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Nobody else. It's gonna be whatever he wants and however he governs the earth, man. That's how it's supposed to be.
But it's gonna be ran as in the prayer when you go to Matthew the 6th chapter. It's ran as it said, as it is in heaven, on earth. So how the order is set in heaven, that's the order gonna be set on earth, man. You know, everything gonna be done decent and in order. You know, right now everything is out of wax, out of course. You know, everything is upside down. That's what the Lord said. Everything's upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Because by this destruction, the Lord gonna make everything be what? Right side up. You know, but it must be cleansed by the fire in order for the Lord to set up everything back perfect as it once was in the Garden of Eden.
And that's why it's going to take that 1,000-year period.
That's right.
Because it's not, that's a whole day to the Lord. So it's not, you know, you can't, I mean, ultimately, the Heavenly Father can't, you know, snap his finger and boom. But, hey, it's going to be a process to get the earth back to where it originally was.
That's right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all, yeah, we still in that 34.
Yeah.
And then I got that 13 too.
Okay.
The second Ezra 13.
Go back to that second and 13.
Okay.
Gotta get to that point.
All right, second Ezra 13, and I'm gonna start at 8. I'm gonna get back at 8. Salaki. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him.
Right, who is all they got together to subdue him? The other nations. That's obvious, right? You know, because all the other nations got a mindset of we gotta change the rule next. Russia. You know what I'm saying? Russia got that mindset. We up next. China got the upset. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny, but this is a funny ass analogy. But you can't relate to this. You got this one fine ass girl, and you and your niggas together. All y'all like her. So all y'all like, I know I can get her. You know what I'm saying? But we all got our certain change that we can actually put our bid in. You know what I'm talking about? Together. That's the same thing. All these niggas bid in on the slick side. Yeah, we together, we hang.
Yeah.
But I know deep down inside I like her too. So I'm gonna try to show, you know what I'm saying, do something to, you know what I'm talking about? To get her liking it.
Yep, no, I was gonna say too, Yahweh Shai, see, he's gonna be that ultimate threat. And so that's the reason why they band them together. What's that? It's a quote, the friend of, what is
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
So see, at that time, they ain't gonna have no choice but to get together.
Yeah. Because Yahweh Shai is gonna like take it all.
Yeah, it's like I can't stop him by myself. Hey, come on, hey Moab, hey look.
Right.
Just for 1 second.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's come together.
It's shit, y'all not in here. Right. If y'all not seen, you know what I'm talking about. But in Dragon Ball Z, essentially it was a time where Goku and Frieza teamed up. You know, even though
I see there's a move.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause like, you know, it's like after this, he ain't shit. Even Goku and Vegeta ain't like that nigga.
Right.
So it's like, hey, we got to team up to beat Frieza.
That's it.
The same thing with Goku and Frieza or whatever. You know how it's gonna like.
So all these nations gonna come together to band to fight against Yahweh Shai, but we understand that they're only gonna make the movie greater.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna destroy all these nations.
Yep.
It said the host of heaven shall fall. You know? Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 9, it says, and lo, or Salaki, I'm gonna finish it out. Which were gathered together to subdue him, were sore afraid, and yet does fight.
Yep, good.
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
Right, see, that's what I was saying earlier. I was saying he gonna just do it out mind. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you can say in your mind right now, you can picture like in your country, like, let the tree move. But you're saying it in your mind. So as the Lord said, he ain't gonna lift up swords or nothing. Everything gonna be out instant. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna move out instant. When he thought of it, it's gonna happen. You know? That's how you know he's gonna be in control. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 10, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were
speaking about the so-called UFOs. That's why I was reading, I think in second Ezra, Rock 6, like it say, fire is sent, who can quench it?
Yeah.
Who shall be uttered, beating the powder of his presence?
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
Yep.
Because what turned the people to powder and ashes? Some lasers.
Yeah.
And that show you that on the movie Space Jam with Michael Jordan in it.
Yeah, and that movie, War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Transformers too.
Yeah.
Transformers too?
Yeah, when the Decepticons and shit, when they was invading, it was like this big worm ass shit, but they was zapping it. One nigga was running, this nigga just got zapped. Just turned his goddamn. I was like, God damn. But they was doing that throughout the whole, you know what I'm saying? Because you know you always contain it in one city, but they was doing it throughout the whole city.
Yeah, man. The Lord called, man. He put the spirit on Esau to show you these things in the movement, and you can relate this, you know what I'm saying, in the spirit to the scriptures. Come on, bro.
Yep. Verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest. And fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight. and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
And that's all you saw. Because you gotta remember when Revelation brother grabbed it, thousands, speed on the missiles. And they going to 200 million missiles.
11,
Yep. That's why it's gonna be all the smoke and dust and ash and all you see.
No, yeah, nine.
Okay. Yeah, grab that real quick. And then grab the Isaiah when it's speaks about they should not break their ranks.
Oh yeah. You got it?
Go ahead, I was just got the 1,000.
Revelation chapter 9, verse 15 to 16. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men.
Who is the third part of men? The Edomites. You want to break the
Sons of the wicked.
You gotta get
All three.
the sons of God.
Sons of men, sons of God.
And who?
The sons of the wicked.
Who are the sons of God?
Israelites.
Who are the sons of men?
The other nations.
And who are the sons of the wicked?
Edomites.
There you go. That's why I say you gotta speak up. You know what I'm saying? Break them down. You know? Go ahead. Crank up! Alright, crank up, baby.
That's that wind hitting.
Yeah. That's why I tell YG. You know what I'm saying? Get into it first and then, come on through the spirit.
Right, bro.
Like, who gives a fuck what they think?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's feed the camera. We gotta feed the people so they can hear it. What the fuck they hear or not hear it? You know?
Speak a little louder, Aki.
This for education purposes only, you know? But go ahead, Doc.
Verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
Right, it's 200,000. And when you add that up, that's 200 million, man. Warheads. See the phone chat on that? Warheads, man. So the Lord finna overdo a Babylon the Great. He finna overdo Israel.
Yeah,
all right?
You see how when they drop them bombs, what's that city in Call of Duty?
Nuketown.
Nuketown. Well, not Nuketown, but the Chernobyl. Yeah, it had the little Ferris wheel shit.
Yeah.
Chernobyl. The people were even in Nuketown, but Chernobyl, and then even Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when they dropped those bombs, you had people suffering the effects of those bombs. 20 years after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really, here it is. You can really just have the Most High can just have it to where he dropped 5 to 10. Right. In major cities of the United States, but he has 200 million nuclear warheads falling upon this place, man.
Yeah, but I want to say, cause on video games, Esau be telling somewhat the truth.
Yeah.
Cause Black Ops 1, you just saw. Like the end of Nuketown, it showed that place getting nuked.
Yep.
Then Black Ops 2, like, it was a crisp. Then Black Ops 3, it lets you know who did it. The Russians did it.
Yep.
Right.
You know? You guys know
Right about this.
Whoever has it.
Hey, so what was that Call of Duty game when the dude had like the American flag kind of face? It was like in 2000.
That's
Payday or something.
Yeah, that's payday, y'all.
But when you look at the introduction of that game, it was showing like Jacob Trouble. It was showing how the gas prices it was like $31. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't never played the game? Bro, it's gotta be dealing with like 2010.
It's on Division, and you got Cold War.
Yeah, Division.
Division.
That's what it is.
Ed Malcolm did a video on it.
Yeah, Division.
Yeah.
Division show you all that.
Yeah, but the prelude
It
was
starts you off in
yeah. It starts you off in Jacob Trouble. Like it was going down. It was going down, bro. The line was long as hell, and all the stores and shit. Gas prices was jacked up. You know what I'm saying? People catching hell. Like it actually showed you Jacob Trouble. You know, and it's a fucking a video game.
Yeah, Esau know, man. Esau ain't putting this shit out here for nothing. He put it in the movies. But he got a movie coming out in 2023 called Civil War. 2020.
Yeah, it come out in April. Come out in April.
Yeah, April 2024. Civil War. He's showing you everything he got coming.
Well, what type of American are you?
Yeah.
You're American. African American.
Yeah.
God!
Nah, he gonna say that.
You ain't make it. That's the wrong thing. Wrong name, boy.
Hey, African, like the purge, the last one.
Yeah.
Hey, that shows you like all the purge. It was pretty much Jacob trouble.
Yeah.
Cause Issachar, he got dealt with.
Yeah.
You know, Judah, hey,
on
we
now.
gonna get dealt with.
Man.
Hey, but these movies show you what's happening.
coming.
Like the left behind.
Yep.
That shows you, man.
Leave the world behind, yeah.
Yup.
And that purge too. Salaki, brother. No, in that purge, they showed you how they coming.
Right.
Did he not? When they mowed out, they was doing his thing for a minute.
Yeah.
Nigga. Yeah, no. You running through the town. Then what happened? They brought them drones in. When them drones came, niggas, man, flatline. You had maybe 2 niggas left, bro.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well, what's also in the purge? The chip. Hey, y'all seen on Netflix the last crime for American? The last day or whatever? That was pretty much talking about the implant. You know, the chip. They send a signal out, which the whole storyline is a mess. But it's just the point that what we going into is what the mark of the beast, man.
That's right, bro.
You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a quick one. This Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly.
Right, all the proud, all that do wickedly, man. The proud black woman, everybody, man. Well, we know what, second edge is 8 and 50. Great victory should come upon y'all, man. Great afflictions, man. It's coming. But it say what? That should burn is an oven. Not the Monday oven, you turn it on at 400 degrees. They ain't hot enough, man. Lord said, I ain't hot enough. I got something way hotter than the sun that I'm bringing, man. And
Put
plus,
some more coals on that fire.
yeah, plus the cherry. Go ahead,
It say, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
And this is a wicked society, man.
Right.
We know the scripture said there is no peace unto the wicked, man. So ain't no peace coming here but destruction only, man.
Arguing about smoke sauce right now.
Exactly.
That's the society we live in, bro.
And,
Got it, brother.
and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Right, no foundation, man.
That's it.
What I got?
I did it, Jeremiah.
I got one.
He said he gonna destroy the sons and everything.
Hold on. I got one for you, brother. This is Isaiah 66 and verse 15.
Hey, come on, get that in on to you.
I got you, brother.
It says, for behold, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, will come with fire and with his chariots, like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Exactly. Get that in the NOT.
This Isaiah 66 and 15 in the NLT. See, the Lord is coming with fire, and his swift chariots roaring like the whirlwind. He will bring punishment with the fury of his anger and the flaming fire of his hot rebuke.
Hey, now, come on, give Luke 12:49. Hey, you continue reading.
Yeah, come on, brother. It says, verse 16 says, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, plead with all flesh.
Like judge all flesh by fire, man. So you ain't found word in his eyes to escape the fire. You're going to be in the fire, man. Go ahead.
No, it says, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many. In that day, you're not going to say, Saint kill my grandma, Saint kill my newborn. No, it's going to be Yahweh Shema Shai. Right. Deuteronomy 32 and 39 say he killed and make it alive, he wounded, he healed. You know?
Get one more for you smoke link eat niggas, man. Niggas like what's that Jake name that was eating the ham? Cutting the ham. I got 2 pieces of ham.
King David.
Yeah, the King David cutting the ham and shit. It's for you.
Hey, they got,
for you,
they
Jake.
got bacon and the corn.
Right.
That's a country.
Right. It don't even make sense, bro. Why would you put bacon in corn, bro? Jake just wicked, man. It's verse 17. Isaiah 66 and 17 says, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves, gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Like swine flesh and pork.
Yep.
Any other abominations, detestable things that you're not allowed to eat. It's a sign right here. Crawfish, lobster, oysters, seafood, all this madness, man. Jake eating rabbits, raccoons.
Right.
You know,
Jake think he eating catfish and he think he eating good.
Hey, Jake eating beer.
Jesus ate fish, brother.
Jake eating beer.
Yeah, what kind of beer?
Yeah, what kind of
Oh no, my people, my family union. It's like, but my people at the family union it was years ago. The last time I fucking went, and I was like, what's in that pan? They was all that's bear. I was like, God damn. Yeah, tripping. Nah, hey, talking about Hope just killed that about a week ago. Yeah, that's that bear. I'm like,
black bear.
Yeah. Black bear.
I'm looking at forward. This is back in Isaiah 66 and 17. It says, it is swine's flesh and the abomination and the mouse.
And the mouse.
And the mouse.
Moab. Moab gotta be stopped. That nigga eating live octopus and shit. You know, they eating total soup. Hey, these opinions gotta be ruled over, man.
Then you have a simple ass nigga want to try the same thing. Right. Come on, trying to try something different.
You know what they say? Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
But Jeremiah 10:2 says, learn not to wear the heat, but go right into the shit.
Right.
Head first.
Your ass in a hospital.
Yeah, man.
Motherfucker, gotta get your stomach pumped.
Hey,
eating alligator.
Hey, it's another hey, what's
food
that
for
fish? It's a catfish. It's another form of catfish. Yeah, Jake eating that shit.
Yeah, real shit. So that's the jungle look like a snake?
They told me, say the God gravy good. His meat break down funny. You know the country niggas in Arkansas. You know, yeah, man, you gotta God gravy.
And that's like the label of what it tastes like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken to a nigga.
Alligator, all that shit like chicken.
You trying to do everything with quail, nigga. Nah, nigga.
It says Isaiah 66 and 17, finishing off, it says, shall be consumed together, said the Lord. Yeah, that's all that shit. Yeah, in a big boiling pot. Everything gonna be consumed together. The Lord gonna burn your asses up, man.
That's right, bro.
All you niggas, man, who love to eat that shit, man.
Yeah, they gotta turn the other white people.
Yeah.
Like the other white people.
Right.
Nah, nigga, because Job 14:4 say, who can bring an unclean thing? Who can bring a clean thing out of unclean? Not one.
And Jacob look at you like you crazy because you don't eat it. Oh, nigga, you must be Muslim. You must be Muslim.
This pig right here, grass.
What's wrong with this? Yeah. They tell you the chicken eat anything. Chicken eat anything.
The pig grass fed.
Right. I don't feed my pig nothing but apples. Remember the all said nigga told him that? He didn't eat nothing but apples. You still unclean? You got it, brother. Keep going.
Right, they simple as hell, man. They simple. Go ahead, Doc.
This Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to set fire on earth, and what would I if it be already kindled?
That's it. This is what the Lord your house trying to come back to do, man.
Yeah. The Lord gonna slap the shit out these folks, man. You know what I mean?
And
they so engulfed in their ignorance. You know what I mean? Because ignorant going to not knowing. You know, like I said, you see the prophet. You know, when you supposed to have respect, but you know, like I say, due to their ignorance, the Lord gonna slap the shit out of them. You know, they gonna get what they deserve. And then the Lord gonna show them why. And that's gonna be the power to put more fear in them. They know they fucked up.
Hey, bro, you hear, like the brother say, they not even ignorant no more. Because it's clear what the swine do to you. It's clear what the pig do to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
High
you
blood
get
pressure.
high blood pressure, all type of disease.
Diabetes.
Yeah. Okay. But Jake, just like that nigga Lil Boosie, man, he sending back food. Hey man, my bacon ain't crispy. He had the flimsy. Hey, come on, man. I'm paying. Look at me now. Hey, Boosie, nigga. Come on. Make this shit crispy, nigga. So he sending shit back. It's like, okay. The Lord knocking it down because what? We got on to the ass years ago about that. Yeah, because of pork. But nigga, you got enough money to eat right.
But he already
he still won't do it.
But he a diabetic. The Lord don't allow his nigga to take one shot. In that instant, he gonna die.
Yeah.
Bro, I had a best friend, you know what I'm saying, in the world named Quay. You know what I'm saying? He died like that. You know, all he needed is a sip of orange juice, and he could have been straight. But he fucking with a little bitch and holding no shit. Yeah. And when he went through his little, you know what I'm saying, his little phase, she just let it be. She trying to call everybody, but all he needed is some sleep. Yeah. He'll be straight. So the Lord can do boosters like that at any time. Yeah. He can get caught in that jail and nobody around him. And he go into that shot and he's ass through.
That shot represents what? A state of distress. Yeah. A woman mind can't handle that pressure, man. So Jacob's trouble is pretty much over with.
Boosters gonna be assed out. But the Lord just preserved this punk ain't it?
Yeah.
You know?
He made an example of, man.
That's it.
He basically piling on iniquity now, man. Yeah. Which is sin on top of sin. Yeah, you piling it up now. You got it, brother.
Isaiah 34 is ultimately the Most High required a sacrifice. Okay? Isaiah 34:5, it says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven."
But the sword are the mills, man.
Yep.
The ICBM, the heavens, man. The Shemayas, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
God, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Idumea is the Greek word for saying Esau, Edom, man.
Right,
It was pretty much Babylon the Great, aka Memphis, man.
Yep.
You know?
And upon the people my curse to judgment. Woo. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness. And with the blood of lambs and goats.
That bad goes to lock it. Read that again. He said it's wet. The Lord's sword is wet.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood.
And that's what Yakananja got done bringing out too. Isaiah the 63rd chapter. All right. That's that blood. As he said, he stopped on grapes as he treaded the wine, press along. You know, that's the same thing. Go ahead.
Yep. It is made fat with fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats.
Right, and this represent what? People.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is sacrifice, man.
That's right.
Okay, one thing about it, if you know, every God wants a sacrifice.
The sacrifice is required.
A sacrifice is a must. And that's what pretty much by blood, even the scriptures say blood is like made for an atonement.
Yeah.
You know?
For atonement of sin.
Exactly. So you look at 2/3 of our people, what did that say? Let his blood be upon us and our children. So that's what they said stand today, man.
That's right, bro.
So ain't no praying for a 2/3. They pretty much gotta give up their own sacrifice. You don't want to come out here and do the work and keep your bodies to live a sacrifice. Nigga, you the sacrifice.
You the sacrifice.
You know?
You the dog, motherfucker.
You the dog.
Hey, you remember Salagi, bro? No, I was just thinking of what you just said. Made me think of how Esau, the Illuminati does these celebrities. You motherfuckers got to make a sacrifice. You look up. Then now
blood required.
Yeah, your
mama died, your cousin, you know, you niggas got, your daddy.
What's that, Jennifer?
You got to make a sacrifice, man. Esau required that.
Somebody got to die.
Somebody got to die.
So it's a sacrifice that left
Jennifer.
How much more the white hand side?
And that's who Esau copy of it, because he got a godlike complex. You understand that? He know the value of the blood sacrifice, right? You know, but he got a godlike complex, so he trying to be like the Most High. You know? So that blood sacrifice, that is serious, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's what these abortions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right, bro.
And people don't understand that is a, like I said, that's a form, like the brother says, like that's a form of sacrifice.
It was an Edomite used to do that whole that sign, murderers! that big ass sign up. You mind around. She was in the right spirit. They fucking, you know, murdering them ladies.
Yeah, mole. That's what it is. Because you passing it through the fire.
In the ancient days, they did that, and so now it's see, you have to understand everything now in modern times is what's the word? Basically softened up, you know, through the wiles of the devil, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, technology.
And you look at these women, they got like 30 plus, 5 plus. I ain't gonna say 5 plus. You know, they got pretty much devil living inside them. That's why they bug out in the mind. You know, there is devil right now, man. All them abortions they got, that's the spirit.
And they brag on it. That one bitch, can't remember her name. Nigga woman. But damn, what's her name?
It's irrelevant. You know it's a black
woman. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a black woman.
That just say
she be doing skits with Desi Banks. So yeah, I think it said Simone. She talk about how she had abortions and shit. She brags about it. She posted it.
That's why they so delusional too, man.
And then you know, Jake wonder why they can't build a healthy relationship with these damn
They toxic.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Right. You know, go ahead.
Hey. So like, y'all finish this out? Yeah, come. So like, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, for the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra.
Have a sacrifice in Basra, like the brother was saying, it's these people, man.
Yep.
You know, all the wicked are given to the sword, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Yep.
That's it.
Go ahead,
Hey, this Proverbs 15:8. It says, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight.
That right, the prayer of the upright is their life, man. You know how righteous man prayer pierced the clouds, man.
Yeah.
Right. And the wicked can't pray, man. They don't believe in the Most High, man.
Yeah, because he said his name is dreadful among the heathen.
That's right.
So what the hell they gonna land to?
Right. Who the hell listening to you calling on the Lord in another name?
Exactly.
Man? And you praying with all your heart. You know, I remember back when I was a kid, I used to go to church, man. I used to feel like them prayers would be forever. They huddle up around that table and shit. Oh, hear me, Lord Jesus. Right. And you know, I'm talking about praying hard as a motherfucker, sweating. People like, damn.
Hey, motherfucker,
all the time, Lord ain't heard none of that shit.
Hey, y'all shot said, nigga, that ain't my motherfucking name.
Lord got headphones on. Watch out.
This Proverbs chapter 15, verse 9. The way of the wicked is an abomination unto the Lord.
Yeah, the way of the wicked. The way of what? You conduct yourself as a so-called white man. You know, we didn't learn his ways, man. You know, and Jake say, I'm a product of my environment. You see the product of your environment, you see how you've been raised, all right? The Lord don't smile upon that, he frown upon that.
That's right, bro.
Because we were taught how to, you know, commit these crimes, you know what I'm saying, adultery, you know what I'm saying, these sins, and guess what, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? See, when you look at the rap industry, the movie, they all promote that. You know what I'm saying, the monism, you know what I'm talking about, they promote that. Feminism, they promote that, you know. But hey, it's sad and it's frowned upon from Yahweh Shimon Shai because it's not the ways of the Lord. See, the Lord gave us, he gave a woman the way how to conduct herself in the earth and with her man. Really? He gave a man how to conduct himself in the earth and to his woman. Right. But do they keep that? No. It's contrary to the laws, statutes, commandments of the Lord. Right. You know? Go ahead, I.
But back in Proverbs 15:9, but he loveth him that followeth after righteousness.
You see that? But he loveth him that followeth after righteousness. So meaning him what? Him rehearsing the righteous acts. That's why the scripture says, lean not to your own understanding by every word that what? The speaking out the Most High, which is what in this Bible.
Woman.
You know? That's how you just have a good day.
He gave me spirit.
Take it like a hoe.
Right.
Take it like a hoe.
Hey, this Proverbs 15 and 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof.
Excuse me, man. Can we teach? Thank you.
You already showed
That
us
one
your
man don't have no seat.
Can we teach? Can we teach? Thank you. Go ahead, dog.
This is Proverbs 15 and 10. Correction is grievous.
Right, see, correct is grievous. Because what's correction? The doctrine. So that's why people don't like it. Because it corrects them in the flesh. Not in the spirit, from the Bible. It's not come from us. It comes from the Bible. You say God said this, but God didn't say that, or I don't feel that. It's like, yeah, God said this, not us. You know what I'm saying? But it's correction because this what stands. See, the Most High said, let every man be a liar, but what? The word true. The Most High is true. So you got a problem with the Lord, not us. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that made me, if I may add, that made me think of the time of Elijah when he kept telling them pretty much, how long will y'all live between opinions? If the Most High be true, serve the Lord. If Baal be true, which you know,
you serve him.
Right,
yeah,
serve him too.
Yeah,
you know, right, that's why you had those prophets crying and lancing themselves. Right, and he like your God pre-invention. You know, he sleep. Right, he sleep. You know, and what's about to happen in this society is that everybody about to get hit with reality that the idols that y'all worship. Excuse my French, ain't shit.
Yeah, shit. Exactly.
Right,
they can't do a bitch ass thing.
Right.
Alright?
Yeah, because if you think about it, if you gotta pick on God up and carry him, you gotta polish him.
Yeah, shake him.
How can that be power?
Right.
You gotta polish him up, keep the dust off him.
Right.
How's that power? You know?
Or you have to, I be seeing rappers, they'll go to, like I see Quavo and them, they'll go over there to those Jewish lands.
Yeah.
Or if you gotta go to a certain place, like treat your God like a magic scroll or some shit, you know, hey, that ain't no God, man.
Ain't no power.
Right. Right. Like your guy, like you know what I'm talking about, brothers, like them secret scrolls and shit. And you gotta go to a certain
that's how the Islam.
Right.
You know, See, Jadakiss, he got his son. You know what I'm saying? All these rappers, man, bullshit.
A lot of them converting to Islam.
Yeah. Because the reason why they convert to Islam, because, you know, the so-called Jews, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a woman.
They go ahead.
My name is Mary Lee. They call me Mary Magdalena. It's a lie. It's a lie.
You gonna do us like that?
This is Proverbs 15. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way. And he that hateth reproof shall die.
Exactly. He that hateth reproof. Boy, read it again.
This Proverbs 15 and 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
Him that forsaketh. You got it, brother. Hey. Him that forsaketh the way. That man or woman. You don't want to hear the truth.
So what is the way?
Wait, what scripture is that, bro? It said, hey, have I become your enemy? Because I tell you the truth. Jake, the truth is like kryptonite to Jake, man. When we tell Jake the truth, Jake started melting and turning into sand, man. You're like, God damn, bro. I'm just telling you what's written in the scriptures.
Right.
You got it, bro.
And he that hateth reproof shall die.
And he that hateth reproof shall die. Because ultimately, what's going to happen? The Lord is going to put his hands on you. All right? You don't want to listen to me? Okay, well, no, Salaki, you don't want to listen to my mirror? You don't want to listen to my word? All right, hey, let me show you what I'm about. Let me show you how I get down.
Show you something.
Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you something. Jake ain't ready. Jake ain't ready. So when we start seeing our people get mowed down, when we start seeing Jake, you know, being judged and those heavy afflictions coming, all right, what? Hey, the scriptures already tell us don't pray for these people, man, because the word has went out. We ain't in a time to be begging Jake to listen no more, man. All right, we not. That shit's over with, man. We're not in the time to be pleading for Jake, man. We're in the time to push out the word, make our bodies a living sacrifice, all right, and hopefully, Lord willing, we're part of that number.
Right,
we don't know if we chosen, man.
Our plea is for the elect.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, it's about the elect.
Yep. I got this. Proverbs 8 and 30. I'm gonna start at 34. It says, "Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates."
Watching daily at my gates, man. You got to be watching. You got to be paying attention. Okay, you got it.
"Waiting at the post of my doors.
Yep.
For whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall attain favor of the Lord."
Come on, man.
Yep.
You find this truth. This is life, man. This pulls you out of that darkness into the Lord's marvelous light.
Which is what the understanding.
Right. Because once you find out, you're like, okay, all right, the Lord's chosen, man. Okay. Well, how should I be acting? What should I be doing?
Right.
You know?
Right, bro.
How should I be conducting myself knowing this? What's the next step? What do I do? Hey, it's all right here. But you can take little bits and pieces. Oh yeah, well yeah, I believe we can have many women if we want. But I do think, I'm just saying, mindset of a nigga.
Right, that's right,
I do believe now, if a man ain't treating this woman right,
He got a whole nother.
Yeah, he got a whole nother. He's beating on her. What I'm supposed to do? Nah, nigga. What the Bible say, what the scriptures say. That's what matters, man. That's what we go according to. Not your own goddamn vain thoughts and opinions, man.
That's right. Ugly ass nigga. Almost. Verse 36. "But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul."
See? You sinneth against the Lord, you wrongeth your own soul, man. Hey. Going back to your boy eating the pork. Hey, all right, for these Pharisees. Right here.
Most High gonna destroy his ass, man.
The Lord gonna make your stomach explode like who was that? Eglon got his goddamn stomach chopped, and the apostle went into that. Sugar came out. Motherfucking bowels fell out his ass, man. Lord hey man, we gonna see a lot of things happen to you wicked Israelites, man. You niggas that know you Israelites and you consist on being wicked, man. Niggas got long hair lined up, Hey, the Lord about to really get down on you guys, man.
Judgment.
Hey, judgment, man. My Shabbat. And hey, good for you, man. When them judgments start coming, you think we gonna shed a tear?
Hell no.
Do you think after all this you've been receiving the word and being rebuked in the spirit that we gonna start crying when the Lord started? No, that's what you niggas get. You got it, brother.
Yep. All day they look like it. All day they hate me. Look there.
See? And hey, ultimately, man, they hate the Lord, man.
Yeah.
They hate following what's right. You hate structure. You hate order.
That's it.
All right? You hate the fact that you can't sleep with another man's woman. You can't eat that ham sandwich no more, nigga. Put that motherfucking that rat down, nigga. Put that Chinese plate down, nigga. You can't eat that shit no more. Alright? You can't smoke weed, nigga.
Right.
You can't do this shit, man. That's just the bottom line. You got a standard you gotta live by, man. Yep. Jake out here just want to be niggas, man, in the world. They comfortable with being niggas, man. Alright? But hey, you got it, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna just bag up Psalms. I think that's Psalms 133, which speaks about how they bring among the heathen and learn their works.
Yep.
That's the mindset of Jake. They just can't be themselves. That's why Yash had that lesson said, "Coming us." Right. And he was just going to how you be yourself. Like, we coming back to being us. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But Jake want to be like other motherfuckers. Right. That's what got us in the predicament we in now.
Bald head, beard shave.
If it ain't that, let's deal with the man. You know what I'm saying? Bald head, you know what I'm saying? Shave, smooth as baby ass, but the women with the blonde hair. Yup. Yup. Through. Yeah. Conducting themselves like the other nation, but that's not us. The Lord gave us a way to be. That's why I say this is the wisdom and the sight of the other. Conduct ourselves according to the law, statutes, commandments.
At Deuteronomy 7 and 6, it says, the Lord has chosen you to be a nation above all nations, man. You ain't on the level with these. But that's where that Dr. King, all that civil rights bullshit, fuck Jacob, we equal with y'all. Right. We just trying to get our piece of the pie. All of that shit, man, mess Jacob up.
We own the pie, nigga.
Right. We don't want a piece, we own it. Yeah, that's right, brother.
We own the pie.
We own y'all.
That's 2 Ezra 6 and 54. Yeah. Matter of fact, right it. It show you that it was made for our sake. This world. You know? But Jake been dumped down, you know, through the deception of the so-called white man, as we could, you know, the Lord put the curse on us by disobedience. We just, you know, we discontinued from our heritage. We lost. You know? But here it is, the Lord sending the prophets out here to bring you back to that realization, and Jake refused. Y'all lying. Y'all like, nigga, it says in the scriptures.
Right. Y'all preaching hate. That's hate, brother.
Right. It's not hate. It's the truth. You got that out?
Come on. It's 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 59. If the world now be made for our sakes.
54.
Oh, yeah, it's a lie. And it's 2 Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Right, because he was the first high priest.
Right.
Adam. Because he was given the law, statutes, commandments. Did not say he breathed his nostrils the breath of life, which was the understanding. Go ahead, Doc.
Of him come we all.
Of him come we all. This is what we can face every lineage back to Adam. Go ahead.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right, who he chosen? The Israelites. Yep. All right, you got your Pacific nation. You got like the classification of men, the son of men, the son of God, and the son of the wicked. Yep. But he have chosen. And who he chosen? Israel. Right. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the word for our sake.
Whose sake? The Israelites' sakes. Start with Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, the elect, and the rest that follow. Right. For our sake, he made the world. Because the other nations was only put here to who? To serve us.
Right.
That's their position on earth. To serve us, man. I not read that scripture earlier. You read that Jeremiah, when it said, who judged not to drink of the cup, but they have surely drunk it.
Jeremiah 49.
Yeah, because here it is, the world was made for our sake. So the Lord created these Hamites, all right? The Ishmaelites, you know, you got Moab, Ammon. They were right. That's what they were created for. Go ahead, Doc.
2 Ezra 6 and 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam.
Right, because our lineage go all the way back to who? Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You see? It come out of one of them three. Which go to what? Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and what? Jacob. Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are nothing. When you look at these fucking so-called Africans, these so-called white people, you gotta know that in your mind. These motherfuckers ain't shit. They nothing. Compared to us, who this earth was made for. Yep. You know, don't let them trick you.
Right. And like if I may add, everybody knows about King David, King Solomon, but especially King David. What does it say? He put all the heathen into
submission, under subjection.
What does it say? Moab is my wash pot.
And you can see that today because who in the nail shop?
Shit, yeah.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? Yeah. That's Moab.
Fucking Moab.
So that's their job.
That's their spirit is directly made to do that.
That's right, bro.
That's it. It ain't made for them niggas to rule and have dynasties and all that shit.
They were created
to be servants. And they serving.
Yeah.
And when you really think about it, you're like, damn, the Lord cold, bro. You got a whole nation. You got a whole nation.
You want that done? You want to do that?
Yeah. You ass the best massages. Right. Yeah. Moab, soft air hair.
Shit.
Shoulders loose. She got your legs feeling good. Jay, get up, ready to go hoop. Man, God damn.
Hey, you got the Africans. Then you got the so-called Africans with the shea butter and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your skin, right? They all the same bus.
They were all created, what? For our sake.
For us, bro.
For Israel. That's for us.
Hey, the Most High knew you gonna need a massage, goddamn. Man. I got a whole nation dedicated to rub your back.
Cooking clean.
Lord cold, man.
Wash pot.
Lord cold, bro. Go ahead, Doc.
In 2nd Ezra 6:56, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are what?
Nothing.
They are nothing. Brother right in Isaiah. We saying they like spittle.
Yep.
Man.
That's in here.
No, it's another though. Yeah. I think that,
okay.
Go ahead, brother. Keep going.
But be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
This is a classic, because we used to bring this out when we first crunk it up. You know what I'm saying? And you get that analogy of a bucket of water when you finna wash your car. And you walking fast and shit, you know that little water you got in the bucket is wasting on the ground. You ain't worried about that shit. You still got a whole bucket full of water. You know? As long as you get to the car and you still got enough to wash that car, you ain't worried about what dropped on the ground. That's how the Lord look at the other nations, because they serve one purpose and one person purpose only, man. To serve us. But it's gonna happen in the kingdom of heaven.
Right, bro.
You see? They're gonna serve us in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, when we possess that power and their authority over them. Because right now, we don't. You're a damn fool to try to do that right now. They possess power over us because we subject to what? To the curses.
Even if you get one of their women, they ain't finna fully submit to your ass.
Hell no.
Edomite woman, Moabite, they ain't finna fully submit to you, man.
Yeah,
they
because
know
back in
your
their mind, they still possess the power.
Yeah, they still got the power.
You got the op.
Yeah. Cons, brother. Better than the black woman, though.
Come, brother. I hold it right quick. Let me bring this out real quick. Go back to the other nation ain't shit.
Isaiah chapter.
This how you this how you build your spirit up, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, we come back, we are known as kings and priests, man. Yeah. You know, we gotta look at ourselves like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's motivation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that we coming back into our heritage. You know what I'm saying? We rehearsing the righteous acts. You know, we come back to our culture, how we do things. You know, the smell goods, the incense, the garments. You know what I'm saying? The stones. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, even a bow-legged Eve that just came up here that was talking shit, she gonna have slaves. She gonna be
she gonna be alright.
Over the other nation.
She gonna have to come back in Hebrew hugging, but she gonna be alright.
Yeah, she gonna be alright though.
You know? But when it comes down to the other nations, they ain't shit. But we gotta understand that we can't show that because we still in captivity, but we gotta know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest threat of all. Knowing and not showing.
Yeah.
You know, we know it, but we ain't showing it. You know, go ahead, bro.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
They are the drop of the bucket. Go ahead.
And are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Right, but you look at these so-called white people, yeah, they got everything. But you got to understand the position the Lord set them in, because this is prophecy. Yep. It said that they're going to have the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. So you look at these so-called white people, yeah, they ride in the fancy cars, the nice car, they got the big houses, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got money, they ain't got to worry about shit. They ain't in trouble like other men. Why? Because they in the blessing that the Lord have given them.
Yep.
But you got to understand, according to Scripture, they still ain't shit. You know? Because they were set up at this point of time to have these things, to fulfill prophecy. Because surely the Lord gonna bring them down, and oh Lord, He gonna bring them down.
That's right.
He gonna bring them down, man. You hear me? Go ahead, Doc.
Behold, He taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Right, it's a very little thing. You see that? So it's an easy thing for the Lord to turn this thing around, man, and put us back on top.
Yep.
It's easy.
Hey, the scripture say that it's easy for the Lord to make a poor man rich.
Come on, bro. And who's
poor?
poor?
Out here broke. You know, he can easily flip that script.
But we known as the poor men.
Yeah.
So it is the Lord to turn this thing around and bless us.
Yeah.
And if I may add, the reason why people, you know, look at these other nations as these high-minded, you know, nations and these these godly nations is because, as the scriptures say, people suppose gain is godliness.
Right.
So because they have all these, you know, they're prospering in all these other ways and shit like that. Those gotta be, you know, those gotta be the sons of the Most High. Those gotta be a good, you know. This man is a stand-up guy. Yeah. And realistically, like we're bringing it out, and the scriptures saying these nations still ain't shit. Just because this man possesses the earth, which you have to once again rewind it back. What does Job say? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Mm-hmm. This nigga didn't, you know, take the earth by storm and do this miraculous event. No, the Most High just gave it to him for a certain amount of time. That's it. When it all boils down to it, that's all it is. This ain't no great nigga. This is a regular base man.
Right. Regular base man.
And we're getting ready to see that.
Man, nigga that ain't shit. I like that. A regular base man. That's what Esau is, bro.
You got the man?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You got something else? Yeah, go ahead.
Daniel 4:17.
Yeah, go ahead.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men.
Yeah, the basis of men. So you have right now, you have the base man ruling this society, man.
Right.
And what does Sirach 10:4 say? In due time, he was set over one that is profitable. Yeah. That one that is profitable, starting with Yahweh Shai and the elect. Yeah. Okay. Pretty soon, the tables are going to turn. All right. Yeah. We're going to be ruling, and that's when the earth is going to be able to actually flourish, you know, and be productive.
Right,
bro. You know,
in righteousness.
Exactly.
Because that's what that 2 Peter 3. You know, we look for a new heaven, a new earth that dwell in righteousness.
Jake want to attach themselves to the Egyptians. Nigga, that was only a certain period of time, and it was wickedness.
Right.
We're talking about a period of time that's not even a period of time.
We're talking about a world without
eternity. Yeah. We're talking about an eternal time of righteousness flourishing throughout the earth.
The boy said a world without end.
Yeah. Come on, man. Jake weak as hell.
Hey, bro. Even on a carnal level, bro, you think about just looking at Esau.
Yeah.
This is the guy.
Is he?
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker pants pull up to his stomach.
Yeah, this is like a
glasses on, fucking yellow ass teeth. You like, no woman, you know, can't do 5 push-ups. But he's running the earth. The Lord put this guy in control, bro.
Right.
Yep. So, hey, how much more when we get it, bro?
I was about to say that, bro. When we get into it, man, it's gonna be a whole different ball game.
You already know how Jake get down. Jake make everything better. Man. We make everything better. So you already know the earth gonna be like, finally. Now I can produce. Now
look at us in captivity.
That's
right now. Us in captivity make everything better.
Man,
the music, you know what I'm saying? The music.
Yep.
The movies, basketball, the sports. Yep. You know, everything Jake make it better.
And that's on carnal level.
That's on the carnal level, dog.
Well, they said he did honor in poverty. How much more in riches, man?
You know?
Stop it, man. The scriptures got it all covered, man. The Lord got it all covered. Everything has already been laid out, man, on how this thing gonna play out. You know?
But you gotta be able to see it in the spirit, because this all dealing with what? Prophecy.
Yep.
And we brought out Revelation 19:10. You know, because Yahweh Shai the spirit of prophecy. So you gotta be able to have that spiritual that spiritual outside to see these things, man.
Yep.
And don't let them demons trick you out of it.
Yep.
You know, because this is it. This is it, man. It's the truth.
That's why we always speak on being patient, man. Patient going back to suffering. Right now, this ain't our kingdom. That's Micah 2:10. You're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be winning right now. You ain't supposed to be on top. You're not supposed to have your heart's desire right now.
Right. You
In
suffering
Babylon.
curses,
You
nigga.
suffering. You ain't got an everlasting body, nigga. You know? Here it is, you get everything you want, and Lord give your ass a heart attack the next day.
Right.
You drop dead.
Nigga,
And somebody, that nigga got your woman.
Your car.
You got your woman, your car, everything. I can fit that nigga shoes. He's like, man, hey, what was all this for?
Right.
You won for nothing. You won to ultimately end up taking the ultimate loss.
Right,
but that's why the Lord gonna give us everything, bro. We gonna get it all.
Matter of fact, let's end on Lamentations 4:20. It's not at 21, but let's end on that. Let's end on that.
Hey, Carl out here, how about you? Lord, cold, bro. He set us up so we get the victory at the end. That's the best way to get it. You losing the whole game. You know how Jake be on the station? You know, you had a little Jake, they pressing the buttons hard, the motherfucker.
Hey, but you know that brings me back too. That reminds me of Rocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get your ass kicked every round.
Every fucking moving. Rocky 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
You get his ass beat. But when all of a sudden, 9th round, 10th round, that boy finds some type of energy and he started kicking their ass.
He pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord, you know what I'm saying, do us, man. Like, we losing right now, but hey, we ain't losing for long, man.
Yup, we gonna win.
It might seem like we losing, but we winning, man. We winning in the spirit. You know? But go ahead, bring it up. We're going to end it on that. I started 21 because it's going to Esau destruction. Then 22 is our blessing, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Lamentations 4:21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Right.
That dwellest in the land of Uz.
Right.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, that cup talking about what? I not brought it out earlier. Slavery. All right? Captivity, hardcore punishment. All right? Like Pop said on Friday. Bang, 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 bang.
All the way up and
You know? All the way up. You hear me? Go ahead.
Yep. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
There you go.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah, so guess what? This is the last time we ever go into captivity. We ever got to see this bullshit that we seeing. We ever got to feel these pains and suffering we got to deal with.
Yep.
Jake waking up, back hurt, head hurt. You know what I'm saying? Spine hurt.
Spirit hurt.
You know?
Yeah.
Through.
Spirit hurt.
You know, spirit hurt. Right. This is the last time we ever got to deal with this bullshit, man. Because our iniquity is accomplished. We served our punishment, man.
Did our bid.
You know? But now's the time the so-called white man in the other nation to come in and take our place.
That's right.
As in Deuteronomy 37. All these curses that come upon our enemies and on them, they what? To overtake them.
That's right.
You see? Go ahead.
O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
And you know the Lord is a man that should not lie.
Yep.
So he said he'll no more carry thee away into captivity.
Expected in.
You know? And that's the expected end that we expecting right there. Go ahead. But who believe this report though?
Exactly.
So you gotta be able to believe this report.
All right, brother.
Go ahead.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, and we see them right now. They just don't know. They got some shit coming for them.
Yep.
The Lord gonna visit you devils, man.
Hey, what they going to do,
begging
bro?
families.
Watch Jake entertain their ass.
Yeah. But guess what? We gonna
Jump
have to
this ball, nigga.
Yeah, but guess what? They gonna have to entertain us.
Yeah.
Make us laugh, not nigga.
Rejoice
Now,
and
do
be
that little card dance, goddamn.
Right.
Yeah, I wanna laugh now.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins.
Right. The Lord gonna how he discovered it through the prophets, man.
That's right.
You know? So Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. Hey, we're gonna face the east, and we're gonna give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
We'll say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man of the elect, we'll say peace and blessings to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. That great song. The next time, here to toss them out. Abba, 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 out of one, Abba, out of Yagam, Abba, Yagam. Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.